Just a quick video of the upgrades and improvements to the railroad here at the Ghost Rock and Western Indoor HO Scale Model Railroad. It is morning. You can see morning sunshine streaming through. I'm pulling a tank car train, and I wanted to just zoom in on some of this scenery that I've been working on. This mountain scene here with forest trees. I cut some of the trees down to size to kind of make it look more symmetrical. You can see that all the trees are not the same size to try to get it to look more real. This is a watchtower here. Guy watching for fires. And I'm going to draw back here and see the tunnel itself. And I've also added a dark forest with some tree armatures. This will represent part of the forest here. Nice shot of the shadows right there. Alright, I'm going to draw back and zoom in on some of this other landscaping stuff. Anyway, I've been working on the edge here. Just, you know, an area where there's some wood choppings and some fallen dead trees and things. Of course, this is made from the batten cloth, paint, glue, and the material that I used to cover it. Alright, so behind here, right on this area here of the sky, I'm going to either paint or maybe get one of those photos that show the Feather River forest, which is pretty close to what these trees represent. It looks a lot like that. I also painted this background here behind these buildings. These are just paper buildings. They're representative of buildings. They're just building fronts. But I followed some instructions in a magazine and tried to paint some background hills, some foreground hills, and then some trees, and use some lichen to kind of fill in. This is lichen. Kind of fill in the area here to represent some trees up front. Alright, there you go. Let me get a background here. Here it is. You can see the 3D hills made of batten. G-scale up above. And one more run on the Santa Fe tank train before we go. Alright, very good. Don't want to bore you too much, so that'll do it for now. Sayonara, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. The AHM Big Boy from probably the late 70s. This is a model from the late 70s, and it's after a lot of cleaning, it's been sitting. It had spider eggs growing on it and everything. Came in the box, and man, it took some cleaning and some adjusting, but it seems to be running pretty steady. It's a little fast for my liking, but the motor is loud. But I think if I put a little weight on the front tender, the front trucks is where the electrical conductivity comes from. I could put a little weight on the four wheels in the front there, see? And maybe a little more weight in the four wheels in the back. I can get better conductivity and the thing will run a little slower. Anyway, you can see how long this is. This is a long locomotive. Let me get it over here and I'll see if I can get a close picture of it. There we go. I'll stop it and I'll get a little picture of it here. Let's see if we can get a little detail. Alright. It's not bad. It really isn't. It's got not a good rivet detail. Got some actual wire stanchions made of silver wire. We got a silver wire grab bars. This is a 484 Big Boy UP 4005 tender. Almost like a centipede effect. This truck here is a kind of a separate deal, and then they got one truck in the back. It's kind of stationary, but it's a coal burner. It's got some pretty good detail. All right. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna have to stop right here. I don't want to bore you, but this is an old model, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's running decent, but it's got that loud motor. It's got that, you know, but not bad. Original price back in the 70s was $59.95, and this was a little more than that, but do your own research, and thanks for watching.